This entire P. Diddy, Sean Diddy Combs issue is absolutely insane, and every single day, the more that things get released, the more crazy it becomes. So, in case you've been living under a rock over the past few days, Sean Diddy Combs, also known as P. Diddy, had his houses raided by the US law enforcement after there were accusations of him having some very naughty things go on, and very illegal things as well. Homes belonging to Sean Diddy Combs in Los Angeles and Miami were raided by US officials on the US Homeland Security on Monday the 25th of March. The rapper and musical mogul, who is credited with helping launch careers of the artists such as Biggie Smalls, Mary J. Blige and Usher, also faced a string of varying accusations in the past 6 months, including SA. So, why are his homes being raided? So obviously, these accusations have come in, and the US enforcement had to act on it. So Combs' Los Angeles mansion was in the upmarket Holmby Hills area near Bel Air and Beverly Hills, while his Miami Beach homes are located in an exclusive Star Island. The raids are in connection with federal sex trafficking investigation, according to Fox 11, who were the first to report on the raids. In a statement issued on Monday, Homeland Security said, earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available. So that was on the 25th of March, so Monday just gone. NBC News cited an unnamed source as saying that 3 women and a man had been interviewed by federal officials in Manhattan, and 3 other interviews are scheduled concerning allegations of sex trafficking, sexual assault, and soliciting and distributing of illegal narcotics and firearms. It remains unconfirmed whether Combs himself is the focus of the investigation, but as things have developed, with the way that he's been acting and stuff, it's not unlikely. They also shared video footage of the raid that was taken from an overhead helicopter that shows several individuals in handcuffs outside the property, including 2 men. So, that was the crux of what's gone on. Basically, people had come forward and said that, he was involved in this very big ring of drug smuggling, firearm smuggling, and SA, and all these other horrific things. So this was that news footage from Fox. Well, this is from Fox 10, but it's the exact same footage of P. Diddy's house getting raided. Take a look at this. So, as you can see from that, it's not looking great for Sean Diddy Combs, but the story gets a lot deeper as we kind of progress through. So, Sean Diddy basically tried to leave the country at this point. So Monday, his house was raided. Tuesday, he was seen outside Miami Airport, ready to charter his private jet over to the Caribbean. But that was until his private jet was actually stopped. It was not allowed to leave the tarmac, basically, and basically he was not allowed to leave the country. Obviously, if he's under investigation, there's no chance he'd be allowed to leave the country anyway. But all of this also kind of came in conjunction with a $30 million lawsuit that came from his producer, which basically, called Rodney Jones, which basically says that he travelled with Combs from September 2022 to November 2023, and during which time he recorded hours of video and audio of Combs and his staff and others engaging in seriously illegal activity. Some of this illegal activity even being drugging, threatening behaviours, sexual harassment against the producer himself, so against Rodney. He was apparently drugged and kind of coerced into activities of the sexual nature with prostitutes, even though he didn't want to. It's really, really bad. And Combs apparently even laced his alcoholic drinks, and laced the drinks of people who were like attended his house parties. It's really bad. The lawsuit includes what says are screenshots from gatherings hosted at Combs' homes, which included underage girls and sex workers, some of whom he said were provided drinks that had been laced with drugs Combs' direction. So yeah, basically he's seeking $30 million of compensation off the back of what he went through, and it all kind of comes hand in hand with all of this stuff coming out, which is absolutely insane. And then to make the whole accusation thing even worse, like crazier, Prince Harry of the royal family was named, literally name dropped within this $30 million lawsuit. So the Duke of Sussex has been named in a $30 million lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, in which the rapper is accused of ST, I don't know why I'm doing it that way, sex trafficking, I've already said it like countless times, and SA. Combs, who faces a litany of sexual assault allegations, is said to have drawn guests to his infamous parties through his VIP associations with celebrities such as famous athletes, political figures, artists, musicians, and international dignitaries like the British Royal Prince Harry, according to the legal notice. The 73-page lawsuit was filed last month by record producer Rodney Jones, which accuses the billionaire of basically being a serial SA. This is an important part of this lawsuit though, so we're going to talk about it in a moment, but there is no suggestion of any wrongdoing by the prince, and his name is only mentioned once in the document as an example of well-known celebrity associates of Combs. Both Harry and his brother Prince William were pictured with Combs and Kanye West in 2007 after the musicians performed in the concert for Diana at Wembley Stadium. So, this made huge headlines because Prince Harry involved in scandals and all the rest of it, it draws clicks. But in actual fact, he's only named to kind of almost highlight the big figure names that that Combs would have at these kind of parties and things. So, there is no wrongdoing whatsoever from Prince Harry or Prince William. Before people, I've seen it a lot around the social media that people are saying that he is involved, he was involved within it, he's part of it, all the rest of it. There's no indication of that whatsoever. So please, don't listen to that. That's a load of rubbish. But yeah, so that was just kind of part of it. I wanted to include it because it was important to kind of clear up that misconception that people are having. Now, earlier today, at the time of recording, there was footage from inside Diddy's house after the raid, and this came out from TMZ, and the house has literally been flipped upside down. Take a look at this footage, again released by TMZ. It's absolutely insanity. that came out of nowhere. But yeah, you can see the house was literally flipped upside down as the police and, you know, law enforcement basically went through everything to find any kind of evidence that kind of supports the claims that they went in to find. It was absolutely insane, and the entire thing is crazy. Literally the whole thing is just insane, because you've got all of this stuff coming out, you've got the lawsuit, and now there are videos like circulating around Twitter and stuff of him with Justin Bieber, you know, and Justin Bieber looks incredibly uncomfortable when he was 15 and they had like a 48-hour sleepover or something at his house. You know, it's so weird. The whole thing is so weird, and now that all of these videos are coming out the woodworks, and with the context of what we know now, you know, potential context of what we know now, he's not actually convicted of it yet, but, you know, it's mind-boggling. The entire situation is mind-boggling. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. What do you think of this whole Sean Diddy Combs situation? Do you think he's guilty? Do you think he will be found to be guilty? You know, it'll be interesting to see how this develops over the next coming days. But with the whole Nickelodeon thing that's gone on as well, this celebrities, man, they've got a lot to answer for. But while you're down there, be sure to jump scare the hell out of that like button if you have not already. Subscribe if you're new, and tickle my little bell so you get notified whenever we upload. And until next time, I hope that you guys have enjoyed. I cannot wait to see you in the next one, and I'll speak to you later. Peace.